Hello Identity 5 gamers, it is time to watch some pro Asia server gameplay, spectate the pros, you know how it goes. Specifically though, I'm kind of curious to see how people are doing this season. I haven't got to watch too much spectate the pros, but after the latest Persona web adjustments, it seemed that the hunters are having a little bit of an easier time, potentially. Now again, I haven't really checked the stats of the hunters and survivors from the Asia server yet, but right now, the average win rate for a lot of survivors tends to be in the high 30s / low 40s. There are, of course, a few exceptions to that rule. We do have a few players in NAU that are absolutely cracked. First Forward obviously has nearly 60% win rate, which is insane. Huge props to them. But a lot of other survivors are sitting around like that average around 40, which typically is the case, but I feel like it's usually a little bit higher. Whereas now, a lot of the top hunters, Fafa is doing very, very well on NAEU. But a lot of the top hunters, I don't really think I see many of them under 80% win rate. Now, on NAEU, that is very common. A lot of our top hunters have very, very high win rates. But even then, it does feel slightly more into the hunter favor, at least in terms of NAEU. Now, I'm very curious to see what it's like on Asia server, because Asia server tends to have a lot stronger survivors than NAEU does. So let's go take a look. Here we go. Let's see how things look on Asia server. I'm assuming it's going to be a lot higher here. Oh yeah, 54. First aeroplanist, first survivor with 144 stars. Very impressive. I do not recognize all these names. We got 46. Look at that. Rocking Silken Steps Melly. You love to see that. I think there's a few DFM hunters that are rather high. Yeah, see how the average is way higher in Asia server. 50, it's usually like, it looks like it's mid 50s, you know, 58. Like, remember how we just looked at I Eat Food, that very strong player, First Forward, how they're like one of the highest win rates for survivors right now in high tier is 59% win rate. And that's like the average on Asia server. Like, look at these. It's like everybody has like 50, like 50s, you know, 40. Okay, not the craziest. First lucky guy though, that's impressive. 37, that's more of an NAEU win rate. Let's see how Riz is doing from DFM. Let's see. 53 is quite good. I think I actually watched a match with Nedisu and Riz paired together. And it was really funny because they both got terror shocked by a bonbon. And they were paired up together. I was like, and they somehow still drawed, by the way. I was like, huh? Both of those two got terror shock, and those are the two that made it out the gate. It was hilarious. Let's take a look at the hunter win rates though. Let's see here. 81, that's definitely a way lower average for their first hunter. 78, let's see what else we got here. 77, so it's still pretty high. But I will say this does feel higher and lower. Now, granted, it could be due to what players are playing right now. Molly Fantasy again, top player. We recognize Molly F and their infamous lizard. But it looks like the hunter win rates on average are a little higher this season, and the survivors are a little bit lower. If you look at my hunter, or I gotta spectate the pros videos in the past, the hunters and survivors, yeah, see, like 69 was more like common on Asia server in high tier, because a lot of the top tier survivors, I mean, oh my gosh, they had like 70% win rate. It was crazy. I don't know how they did it, but it was absolutely crazy. But now things are a little different. And I can't help but wonder how much that is due to like the new Persona web and how many adjustments are there, or if it's just players adapting to each other. Obviously, it's not perfect. You know, some people still have 64% rate, which is still, you know, granted, that's still quite very, very impressive on Asia server and whatnot. But I don't know. I'm just, again, win rates also don't mean everything. I don't want to like say that they do. But it also is just nice to look at, like, just for some interesting statistics here. But yeah, I think enough checking out profiles. Let's take a look at some matches now. All right, well, this is pretty typical. Whenever I do a Spectate the Pros video on Asia server, I feel like we always end up watching this Gamekeeper. This is the first Gamekeeper and also the first hunter on the Asia server, Danzai-san. Going up against a Prospector, Aeroplanist, Mercenary, and Novelist. Novelist looks like he probably has a flywheel build. Mercenary rocking Tide Turner with full healing, Aeroplanist with a little bit of muscle memory there, and then watch it! Oh, that's scary. Does he still get hit here? I'm actually curious. He's gonna drop a trap here so that arrow cannot go back up this way. Does drop on down. Prospector has flywheel, definitely. Will he swap to the Prospector? Looks like he will. And he's already spamming you're on your own. That's funny. Are these NAEU, bro? This is interesting. Oh, that was so close. Yeah, so if he hit that hook, I'm pretty sure it's an automatic cancel of attack recovery. We'll probably see A big stun right here. There's a big stun. Beautiful play from the Norton. Let's watch his perspective. I've been playing a lot of Norton recently, so I actually kind of want to see the perspective of an actual good prospector doing his thing. This should be a canceled attack recovery here. Nope, but the flywheel. Okay, the flywheel saved it. And there will be the warp. This should be a guaranteed hit. Yep, that will be a guaranteed hit. Even Prospector knows that. He's going to stay at God Kite, which is interesting because the Mercenary is decoding here, so he's going to end up dying on a Cypher, which is not the best. He's pinging sorry because of this. We're going to see the trap being used. Wow. Okay, I was not expecting him to do that, but it worked out. Very, very patient here. Very, very patient with this Prospector. I think the Gamekeeper tried to go for some crazy lineup there. This is quite a good kite from the Prospector, I will say. This is a very, very good kite. We're just going to play pallet mind games here now. Shockwave, and he still gets the pallet stun. What a beautiful play from this Prospector. Oh my goodness, these are the types of plays you very rarely ever see NAEU survivors go for. It feels like, I don't know, I just feel like NAEU survivors don't go for stuff like that. I don't know, I don't really know how to describe it. But I just don't see it too often. This should be the kill right here. Yep, that will be the down. Did not take the vault out of greed, is that way he doesn't get any extra presence. But this is looking like it's going to be a losing game for the Gamekeeper because that was an extremely long kite. Ciphers are very, very good. Prospector has rebound potential and has double tide and potential support with Novelist, which, as we know, is one of Gamekeeper's worst enemies. Gamekeeper really does not like Novelist because anytime his hook is active, if he's in the middle of a hook animation, the Novelist can use his book and swap and instantly cancel his hook. Of course, it does take a pretty decent reaction time, but it's not so bad. Let's see. Will the Mercenary get Terror Shocked here? This is one of the scariest parts of wrestling against Gamekeeper. Let's see. Oh, he gets another try. You can tell the Gamekeeper knows his positioning very well. Okay, oh my, okay, that's fine. At least you get the rescue, though. At least you get the rescue. That's what's important. Oh, that is scary, bro. That is scary. I wonder if Mercenary will be able to finish his Cypher. He won't. Okay, his Cypher's like 50-something. We should be able to get a 4% endgame, though, I'm pretty sure. Because Mercenary will die on top of his Cypher. He'll have to heal. Prospector dodges the hook and steps into the trap, which is actually good. Not if he chairs here, but it actually is pretty good. Due to the fact that... Oh, he's going to chair on the Cypher again, though. This is not a winning game anymore. This is a drawed game because he's chairing on the Cypher. And he could still have Trump card, too. If he has Trump card, this is going to be kind of cooked. We'll have to see. Will we see a Trump card here? We will. There it is. Okay, this is now a drawed game. Okay. Yeah, see, this is the issue is when people die on the Cypher. But even with Tide Turner, the Processor could not get far enough away. So that's interesting to note. He's going to use the Mercenary as a human weapon. He'll drop him down here. The only way this is a winning game is if we see some crazy support from the Novelist. We do see some addiction. They're all trying to keep him alive. We do see a swap, and they're really, really, really trying to keep this Prospector alive. What the? Okay, a beautiful flywheel being used. He's going to leave the Prospector. This is very, very risky. Actually, he's just going to leave the Prospector just to set up some traps here, and then continue his pursuit. Slow down the Cypher Rush ever so slightly here. So now it is the Novelist's job to keep this Prospector alive. He is a little bit lost, though. Let's see. He will probably find them here. Yes, he will. Okay. Watch it. We'll drop that pallet here. Ooh, scary. He does have abnormal, so we cannot stop to blink. They're going to double rush that Cypher. Prospector, watch it. No, what? Oh, he canceled the... He didn't get the canceled hook. That was good patience from the Gamekeeper. Ooh, my goodness. This is so close. Novelist eats the hook again. Will go down. It's up to the Prospector now. He has this last hook. I think the Gamekeeper still has the hook. No, he doesn't. Okay, Aeroplan just needs to get off immediately and get in here as quickly as possible. And Prospector needs to make as much distance as possible. They will be able to pop. Oh my gosh, this is what I mean, bro. I know how I said this is a drawed game now. This is still a 4-person endgame because these survivors are just so cracked, bro. They're just so cracked. What? Wait, how did he... Wasn't he... Huh? Wait, how did the Gamekeeper... How did he go through the window? How did... Am I crazy? I swear he went through the window. What? Am I crazy? That looked like he went through the window. No. I must have just misseen something. I don't know. That look from, I don't know, I'll have to rewatch that. That looked like he went through the window at the time that I was like just looking at it. Maybe I was just not paying attention enough, but it looked like he just went through the window. That was kind of crazy, actually. Oh my gosh. That is kind of crazy. All right, anyways, it's gonna be a win for the survivors. Dang. Even with the abnormal. I'm telling you, if that's NAEU, that's a guaranteed draw. But Asia server, bro, they're built different. Oh, I wish I was half as good as these guys, man. I really do. All right, so I was able to actually get the match again. I gotta see this again. I swear the Gamekeeper went through the window. I know there's an elevated part over here. I wonder if that is enough. No way, that's, oh my. It is real. It's because that part of Leo's is elevated somewhat. Oh my gosh. Yo, Gamekeeper mains, take notes. The S1 Gamekeeper from Asia server can teach you well. I did not even know that was a thing. I guarantee you, bro, 90% of NEU players don't know that's even a thing. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. That was absolutely insane, bro. What is that? Ooh, I'm excited for this match. So it's gonna be the S1 Lucky Guy here. The 40% win rate S1 Lucky Guy, unfortunately. We got a Novelist, Shuichi, love to see him. Chiaki Nanami, the Mechanic. Chuya, the Prospector. I forgot his last name. Is it Nakahata? I forget. And then we got my boy Ithaca, bro. Eddie. I think that's her name. Eddie something. We're gonna see them chase down this Norton. So once again, as you can tell, there's a lot of Nortons. Asia server top level loves their Norton, bro. They love playing Norton so much. And he can actually hear the Night Watch coming this way, so he's gonna immediately transition out this way once again. Not vaulting the window to hopefully not make him double back here. Good rotation from the start. Night Watch should have, what, 2 stacks of wind now? We're gonna have 3 here very soon. Probably will go for Windwalk Wind here. Let's see. Yep, Windwalk Wind. Prospector, I think he makes it to this pallet. Oh my gosh, no, he doesn't. Oh, that was really close. That was really close. Oh my goodness, I probably would have done the same thing, but this Night Watch was ready for it, bro. There should be a hit right here. He will eat the hit, and he will be able to go all the way to Chinatown. I almost said Chinatown. Freaking, oh, nice bait. Nice bait. Ooh. This Prospector, okay. Drop pallet, force the blink. Oh, flywheel. Ah, good patience from the Night Watch. Very good patience. Knew that the flywheel lineup was coming, but wiggled around to scare the Prospector first. Only issue here is that he is getting super Cypher rushed. Because the Mechanic actually had such high optimization of her bot that we now see, look at the Cyphers, bro. This is disgusting. These Cyphers are absolutely disgusting. We are going to get a quick hit on the Mechanic. Baits out the flywheel with the charge attack. Beautiful charge attack here from Ithaca, I must say. I think also the Lucky Guy having a bot is making these Cyphers even faster. So double bot, Mech plus Lucky Guy Cypher rush. As you can tell, that was a very average kite from the Prospector. I mean, it was good. Like, it was solid. Didn't force the blink, but it was pretty solid. And look at the Cyphers, bro. Look at this. My brain broke. What is wrong with me? Lucky Guy plus Mechanic, bro, is terrifying. What can I say? That is terrifying. Oh. Nice, actually. That was, ooh, wait a minute. This Night Watch is kind of cooking. That was really well played. He kind of needs these quick downs. He used the fast wind, didn't step into the magnet, hit the Prospector down, and then with the Titaner, used the magnet to reset his own attack recovery. That was really well played. We're going to see the bot here. Now, I do think the only way for this to work out in terms of a 4-server endgame here is if the Night Watch misses his blink or they predict it. That is quite literally the only way. But he will probably just go for a blink down onto the Prospector here. Doesn't even need it. Novice actually has tied. Lucky Guy, oh, but the Lucky Guy harass. I think Lucky Guy's gonna try to harass. Ooh, I don't know. Wait, Novice or Prospector's not in position here. No way. I saw it coming with the elbow pad gun. Oh my goodness, he's gonna try to get in his way. He blocks the dash. He couldn't block both dashes though. Oh my gosh. Blink here, blink down, and okay, thank goodness he had blink, bro. Thank goodness he had blink. Woo, elbow pad into gun. That is so scary, dude. Oh, that is so scary. So many crazy combos I've seen from Lucky Guy with the gun. I've seen elbow pad into gun. I've seen gun into flashlight, which is just an insanely long stun. And now he has the flashlight, as you can see here. Gonna act like gosh darn thief. That hits? Wow, that's interesting. Very late pop, actually. Very, very late pop. I think he's dead here. Really awkward. Ooh, doesn't make it. Yeah, I will say, Nightwatch, very weak to flashlight, actually. Thief is actually decent into Nightwatch. Not many other matchups here, but he did have a nice wall to work with right there, which made it a lot easier. But if you're out in the open, you know, that flashlight can be quite deadly. But then again, you can also use Windwalk, so it's like, at full pres, it's not as effective, but at low pres, if you're chasing a thief and you don't have any presence in Nightwatch, you might be struggling a bit, let's just say. Unless you're just like absolutely cracked. But we do get the draw here. That Scythe Rush was absolutely insane. The elbow pad into gun. Oh my gosh, dude. See, this is the kind of stuff I wish NAU was doing, man. Truly. Not against me, though. You guys can flop versus me, because I suck. Next up, we're watching the S1 Naiad on Darkwoods. That's very brave to play Naiad on Darkwoods with all these vines. But yeah, S1 Naiad on Darkwoods. There is a fruit fly right in front of me. I think I killed it. Sorry, pal. I gotta watch this fish. But yeah, S1 Naiad, 70-something stars, 85% win rate. With Detention and Insolence, let's peep this build here. Detention, Inso, fast pickup for the forward, I'm guessing. We got Rage, pulls back the Harpoon, good work from the Prisoner. We are going to see just a simple Tide healing build on the forward Prisoner. This looks like Flywheel, actually. Flywheel Priz, interesting. Meteorologist here, Freerin, love to see Freerin, with some healing. Companion Effect and Flywheel, Aeroplanist with Tide Turner here. Let's get back here, see the Prisoner's perspective. He's in a lot of water here. It's very, very dangerous. He's got to be quite careful here. He's going to try to... Wow, he didn't even... Okay, he'll go for this. So yeah, this is where things are hurt Naiad so hard, dude. Oh my gosh, it hurts her so hard. Although that Harpoon trick isn't bad, I will say. Ooh, 96! 96! That is so close. Oh my goodness. And since he just took a vine, he shouldn't be able to take this vine up here. The Instance will help the Naiad catch up here. And snipes him down with the Harpoon, and Ford's forced to use a lot of ball. Wow, okay, that was quite a snipe. I didn't even realize you can use the people taking the vines. If you snipe with the Harpoon alongside it, they'll take a good amount of water. Let's see it here. Ford's in the water, he's in the water, he's in the water. He's got to be careful. Oh, we don't get the drop in time. Unfortunately, Ford almost takes damage. It's a very, very long... Ooh, blink here. There's the blink. Okay, blink has been forced. No excitement. Will the forward continue to harass? He will, it looks like. Even though he's very low on water, he's going to be completely out of football here. He has enough for maybe one more stun, but that's about it. Still, though, they're in a decent position here. Ciphers are pretty slow, but they're also a lot closer to accelerated since it has been quite a while. Looks like Forward will try to get this first rescue. Prisoner needs to find a good spot to die. That's the thing. He needs to find a good spot to game end himself with the Tide Turner here. It looks like Moririn Fantasy. You're going to try to circle, get some circles. Well, we got one circle. Another circle. Oh, what a play, bro. What a play. What a good camp. And the shock, the Wind Blast. Oh my goodness. I'm surprised they had the confidence to do that without canceling attack recovery. That is crazy. We are at full presence here. Prisoner has nothing else. But the Meteor gets the body block. Okay, Freerin using her magical powers, also known as taking a freaking Harpoon to the chest, keeping this Prisoner alive, bro. We're going to chair the forward here instead, which is interesting because I do believe the Prisoner... Oh, no, Prisoner's not dead on chair. That's right. He was rescued before half because the Freerin was there in time. It's so crazy. Like, when people get stuffed in NAEU, they get stuff. But when people get stuffed in Asia server, it almost... Not all the time, but it feels like most of the time there's always a backup plan, which is so crazy. I don't know if it's just communication with a duo or something or what. We're going to see... Ooh, Arrow can't make that rescue. No, you can't, buddy. No, you can't. Freerin Wind Blast, and she goes down too. Oh my gosh, this Naiad's camp is too good, bro. This Naiad is so good at camping. If you've noticed how she's doing it, it's all these close quarter pools, where it's like right before she swings, she does like a little circle motion, so that she's interrupting a rescue while also going for like a water hit, I should say. Prisoner should have shock flywheel. There's the shock, but he can't do much else here, yeah. This is going to be a very clean win for the Naiad, I will say. Maybe a little bit of a rough mid game, but honestly, the late game, or I guess the later mid game, has been very, very good for her. We are going to see the drop right here. And this should be the 4K. I see no way of them coming back from this. The only way is if the Naiad messes up, and then somebody here rebounds for like ever. They would literally need to have the rebound of the century, which is not happening with Blink. It's just not. We are gonna probably go for a consecutive rescue pickup here. She's gonna want to down the prisoner with water. Flywheels tear shocks the prisoner, and we will rescue. But we'll just tear the prisoner here once again. Look at how fast that pickup is. Oh my gosh, that does not feel like 20% increase. That feels more like 50. But yeah, 2 stuffs is just absolutely insane. This Naiad is just so goated at camping. Truly so goated. S1 Naiad for a reason, dude. Truly. She's probably very happy that there is no Knight. I'm actually curious if she bans Knight. I do think a lot of Naiads do ban Knight, but I don't know if this one specifically did. I wish you could see what they ban. That'd be a lot more interesting as well. Let's see here. We're using... Oh, the arrow. Oh, he tried to do the strat, I think. There is a strategy where you can guarantee rescue with Aeroplanist no matter what, but it also requires the hunter to be very, very close to the chair. I've tried doing it before. It's really hard. I don't think it's possible on PC. Shock. There we go. Swing. Yeah, they're harassing and using up all their items very well, but like they're still not in a position to win this at all. Because the prisoner should go down here. Wow, I almost thought he had knee jerk there for a second with how fast he is. That's just the 20 MS for you, bro. Gosh, he's so fast. Like, bro, if that was me as the hunter, I'd be like, oh, he has knee jerk at first. But just how fast he was moving. Man, if only NEU all had 20 MS, bro. We could all cook so hard, I swear. Okay, well, this is pretty much a dead game. I think we can move on to the next one. Good stuff from this Naiad, though. Really, really good stuff. Her camp was insane. All right, this one's going to be an interesting one. We have the S1 Feaster. I feel like we don't watch Feaster too often, so I'm a little curious to see how this one's going to go. Let's peep the build here. We got Addiction, Fast Pickup for the Anti, Wanted, Order to Stuff Rescues, Berserker just because it's good trait, and then Rage because the Anti, I guess. We got Post-Time with Flywheel hiding it out here near Corner House. Mercenary, obviously, with Borrowed Time Tide. I don't know why he's hiding the build, but it's fine. Aeroplanist also with a Borrowed Time Tide here. We do also have some Symbiotic Effect, which I don't really like that trait personally, but I do know a lot of people do like to run it. And we got the Antique Dealer here as well. Borrowed Time Flywheel, Max Healing, and Companion Effect. Wow. Max Healing with Defense Mechanism as well. I might have to steal that build. That's really good as a harasser, getting to heal so fast. We'll see the Feaster actually chase the Antiquarian here. Let's see how this goes. Let us see. Here's the Chompies. Now let's see the Antiquarian's perspective. I'm curious. We're gonna drop this first pallet here. We'll probably drop this next one right here now. And ideally she wants to force a basic hit here. Oh, wait. I don't know if she missed the timing. I actually don't know if anti-flute jump cancels Patroller. I'm gonna assume that it does, but I'm pretty sure she messed up the timing there. But at least she did force a basic hit, which is really, really good. So that's trait forced for a single hit here. Let's see. We'll break that tentacle. We'll smack the Feaster. Doesn't actually get the double slice there. Beautiful flywheel timing here. We're gonna go for another tentacle, but we'll probably get on the tram here. We'll have the tram carry our kite at least a little bit, or at least... we don't want to die because we don't know where basement is. Maybe that's what we're looking at here. We're gonna go back into this alleyway. We got the speed boost letter from the postman. What a beautiful tentacle bait, I will say. Oh no, but messing up the flute. Oh, so unfortunate. She hit a wall. That's that close quarters for you. I think what she did, that I can definitely tell it's a mobile player. She did a very quick camera swipe and then a swipe of the flute, which is definitely is like a tell that she's a mobile player. Whereas on PC, that'd be like a little different looking, that's for sure. But that was still very quick movements. It's just been unfortunate that she missed the positioning, but that was still pretty good from the Anti. That's still a pretty good kite in general, but obviously this is where things get dicey because we got Patroller Feaster for the camp. And he's gonna go chomp, chomp, chomp on that Mercenary. This is most likely gonna end up in a double down here, but we'll have to see. Let's see, we got Tentacle. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We hit the Mercenary. Huh? So why do we patrol? Dang, okay. What? I can't believe that. How did she get that tentacle dodge? I don't know why he didn't go for the tentacle on that Mercenary though. I think maybe he was aiming for a terror shock there. I can only think that's what he was aiming for, where it's like, oh, you think I'm gonna go for that? So you'll go for the rescue immediately, so I'll terror shock you instead. And I'm telling you, bro, that probably would have worked against NAEU serves, at least a lot of them. And I don't say that because NAU is bad. I just mean that, like, more often than not, that would hit an NAU person, you know? And compared to Asia server, I feel like they're just more consistent. Nah, I'm not even... I don't know, bro. I just know I'm gonna get a ton of people commenting, oh, such an Asia server glazer, such an Asia server glazer. But it's true, bro. They're better than NAU. What can I say? They just are. Like, the stats are there, the plays are there. It's just true. As much as I am sad to say that NAU just isn't as good, we are gonna see the tentacle down here. Can we see the last Cypher pop in time? I don't know. We're gonna have some Wick dog harassment potential here. Let's see. If he gets this dog, this could be game-changing, dude. Absolutely game-changing. Let's see here. He does know the post-then is there. There's tentacles galore. Oh, he's so scared of that dog. He's so scared of that dog. He's so scared of that dog. Oh, no. Oh. Okay. Do they finish the Cypher? Are we going to heal stall? We aren't. Okay, that's fine. Cypher would not be ready in time. Plus, he has tentacles galore. Dang, dude. The patience there. Oh, he's gonna... Oh, well, no trade endgame. Oh, well, hold on. Ooh, hold on. Maybe he can do something here. This is looking like a draw right now, but maybe he can do something. It's gonna be hard because Postman has the exit gate letter, or what is it called? Hope or something? It reveals dungeon location and also helps him open up the gate 15% faster, I believe. Is it 15? Yeah, 15%. Okay. Well, Mercenary can just walk out because, yeah, it's just, yeah. It do be a draw. It do be a draw for Mr. Feast. So this time, we got the S1 forward. This is 4th ranked Survivor, 100-something stars. S1 forward, though. That's going to be very, very scary. Let's peep the build here. Max healing on this forward here. We've got a Birdman Seer with Knee Jerk and Max Snooze if he gets chased. We got a Lucky Guy here with Knee Jerk and potentially Flywheel. I don't know. Actually, we'll be going for that Lucky Guy here, though, because he doesn't want this Lucky Guy to turn into a mini mechanic. We do have Peepers, Rage Berserker, Wanted Order, Addiction, Detention, Insolence, and Trump Card. We do see the Perfume being used here. Lucky Guy just going to Perfume back here for straight distance. Is he going to gamble on this? Oh, that was so risky, dude. That was so risky. He got caught out in a terrible, terrible spot. Used the perfume. Oh my gosh, that was scary. Probably would have been better to get an elbow pad there or something just to escape that dicey situation. Oh my gosh. We're gonna just use a little road over here to drop a peeper and a tree. Drop a peeper on the Cypher. Got a tree. Trying to get a quick little flame hit here, but we do not get it actually. Merc's not coming in. We do have Wanted on the barmaid, and he knows that 3 people are coming in. So I'm surprised he's not gonna road to hospital here. If this was me, I would personally road to hospital, drop a peeper on hospital. But it looks like he wants to just make sure barmaid doesn't decode at all. Yeah, it looks like here instead he's just gonna be like, yep, I'll just chase the barmaid because nobody's coming in. So now 2 people are nice foul from the barmaid. Whoa, good avoid, good avoid. But yeah, nobody's decoding right now. This is really, really, really bad for the survivors. Really, really, really good for the Axe Boy, though, I will say. This is very, very good. I don't know if this is drawable. They do still have very, very strong resources, but yeah, that Lucky Guy just got so greedy for that vault, dude, truly. And again, I'm telling you, bro, if that was like a 50 MS Axe Boy, there's a good chance he wasn't making that. Like, this is because he probably has 20 MS. But if this is on NAEU and that Axe Boy doesn't have good ping, he's probably not making that hit, bro. I'm telling you, he just isn't. It's just a thing that, you know, a lot of top-level Asia players don't have to worry about. If only NAEU was the same. We're gonna see Seer give a bird to the barmaid. Let's see. There's the bird. Okay, she'll guarantee make the drink because bird. He'll take the time to break the God Paladin's shack, and then she'll just stay here. What the heck? Okay, interesting. Doesn't take the vault. Kind of running low on resources. Oh my goodness, taking these dicey vaults right in front of this Axe Boy here. Be very careful of that flame. Be very careful of that flame. We got these pallets here. Lupin. We'll just eat the basic. And we actually did get a mix-off. I didn't even realize we got a mix-off during that time. We will warp on top of the barmaid here. She should be going down. I don't think there's anything that she can do here. Yeah, there's nothing that she can do. Okay, good attempt, though. Good attempt. This barmaid actually somewhat brought this game back, but now we're gonna chair on the Seer's Cypher. Seer's gonna be forced to rescue here, and it's gonna slow down the decoding so much because forward is now the one who has to decode. Actually, no, forward has to be the one to harass and rescue, while the Seer has to decode every other Cypher on this map. The Cypher progress isn't terrible, but literally this harass from this forward is gonna have to go crazy. Can the S1 forward make the difference in this game after the lucky guy practically threw? We're gonna use so much ball. Oh my gosh, that is half of his ball here. Ooh. Ooh, scary. Very, very scary here. We're gonna keep on working on this Cypher to maybe see if he'll swap targets to the forward. Oh, nobody gets caught out. Oh no, the greed. I mean, I do agree with the play, but the greed hurts. The barmaid's going to actually have to kite until forward has self-yield now. This is really, really scary. Because I don't know if these Cyphers will be ready in time. She's going to have to kite for so long. Does not, unfortunately, flywheel that soul or dodge it. So yeah, this is just looking like a guaranteed win for the Axeman. But I must say, I am still very impressed with the survivors trying to actually come back in this match despite such an awful beginning. Like, that was a truly awful, awful beginning, and they just surrender. They know it's impossible. Or at least will take too much mental stamina and effort, so good stuff from that X-Boy. Now let's see here. We got the number 1, the S1 Wu Chang out here. 70 or 80 something stars, I forget. Very high ranked in Hydra though. But this is S1 Wu Chang, 88% win rate, which is very impressive because they are a solo Wu Chang. I looked at their badges, they had nothing else. All they play is Wu Chang. 88% win rate on Wu Chang alone is very, very impressive. Although it also does need to be said that this character did get buffed and is now a lot better, bro. He is so much better now, truly. He's played in tournaments now. Like, he's not crazy good or anything, but he is still a much better character than he used to be after like so many buffs that he's gotten here. This should actually be a hit right here onto the Aeroplanist. Yep, there's gonna be the first hit. And Aeroplanists kind of just need to play the palette mind game, honestly. That's what you have to do against this character. You have to play constant mind games. He's very lucky. I don't know why he hovered there. He's very lucky, this Aeroplanist, that he wasn't in the whatever the debuffs range is called. I think it's like Nirvana or something. Narnia. Is it called Narnia? I don't know. But whenever you get the debuff for vaulting, he could have got that debuff right there, and that would have really hurt. Let's see the bell here. He's going to try to dash past to at least force out the blink here. Ideally, he needs to force blink. Let's see the blink. There's the blink. Looks like he was trying to maybe try to position around it, but nope. Does not do so. This is a very good start for the Wu Chang. Very standard down. But now that he has presence, he can get closer to full. He can share somewhat near a Cypher here, not necessarily on top. Aeroplanist, let's peep this build here. Same Aeroplanist build that we saw from earlier. Very standard stuff here. Lucky Guy's going to have the bot and Pocket Watch, having the bot continue to work on the Cyphers. Lots of healing on this Lucky Guy as well. Lots of healing is very common on the new... It seems like the two most common new Persona web traits I see being brought all the time is Defense Mechanism and Healing. Looks like Acrobat did try to bomb the Wu Chang, did do it successfully, but took a hit in the process. It did firebomb, actually. Aeroplanist does not have any more jetpacks here. And we will likely see the down at this pallet. Oh my goodness, so scary. We do have Bell ready here. Well, Bell here. Oh my gosh, he got that in time? Okay, a little cheeky pallet mind game here. Is that what it's called? Is it called Nirvana? It's called Watched? Movement speed and interaction speed is decreased. I thought it was called Nirvana. Okay, never mind. I guess the Naiad does not concern himself with the names of hunter abilities. So let's see here. That's two... Oh, I'm sorry, 2 people injured. Lucky Guy can rescue, Postman can rescue. The question is, will they? This is Blackguard, bro, so his attack recovery is going to go absolutely insane. He's going to Overwhelm. He does, of course. Yeah, 1 stack Berserk, 1 stack Overwhelm. This is going to be so scary, dude. Beautiful perfume from the Lucky Guy, but look at this, bro. Look at that. Do you see that Lucky Guy movement, bro? The on-off. Oh, my goodness. Wick has been used. Let's see the Watched ability. Aeroplanist. What a beautiful manipulated hitbox there. Notice how he swung from the right and then curved it into the left. That's how he got that hit onto the Aeroplanist there. If he curved from left to right, it would have hit the Lucky Guy, but by curving from the right and making like a swinging motion, able to get that hit onto that Aeroplanist there. It does have the funny accessory that gives Aeroplanist a tail as well. I think that's the... Is that the Truth and Inference thing? I think that's the Truth and Inference thing. This is looking pretty bad for the survivors, actually. They do have pretty good decoding, but if you look at the injuries, it's going to be very, very scary. Although Lucky Guy is healing. We're going to see the bot here. He probably hit the bot. Yeah, hit the bot here. That bot probably did most of the work on that Cypher and is most likely now just there to feed Tinnitus. Postman's here. Let's see what he's got. He's got Wick. He's got Flywheel. Blink is up in 5 seconds. We do have Bell as well. Let's see how the Postman tries to counter this here. We do have Wick. He throws out the Wickington. And... ooh, nice mind game. Bell will be the down. There we go. Okay, the Lucky Guy has Pocket Watch plus Gun. He should be fine to get this rescue. The issue is Acrobat. If the Wu Chang TPs onto the Acrobat, which I think in all likelihood is very, very high, maybe not though. Maybe not. Because I think the Cypher that is at 61, yeah, it's over here. Oh no, he's chairing Lucky Guy. Oh my gosh, he chaired in basement. Never mind. Okay, I think it's very high now. Well, maybe not so much. Because now he knows I think it's been too long after that, how long he committed. Lucky Guy with Pocket Watch plus Gun should be able to get this rescue without too much trouble. We'll have to see. Unless you want to be like my Lucky Guy from a year ago. Because what my Lucky Guy did a year ago, oh my... bro, did you see that movement? Can we talk about that movement? You can tell that was practiced, bro. You can tell. Oh my gosh, that's so scary. Pew pew. Oh no, the trade. Wick to stun him even longer. Oh, the blink. Oh my gosh, dude. Whew. That was so close, dude. That was so close in so many different ways, in so many different scenarios. Acrobat being on gate, though, not the best, I must say. What they have to do here is Acro has to go to the gate and Postman has to feed Tinnitus. That's the only way, because Lucky Guy has his first chair here. Postman has to feed Tinnitus and he has to find a way to get out without being seen. So you have to take a gamble. Do you go for dungeon or do you go for the gate? Let's see. So far, so good. He's not being found just yet. Will Chung Chao Show find him? Let's see. Oh, he found him. Bell? Wick? Nothing. He's dead. See ya. That's going to be the 3K, bro. 88% win rate. Just went to 88.1, bro. What can I say? Beautifully done from this Wu Chang. I thought it was a little dicey there for a minute, but played amazingly well. Let's see here. Night Watch on Arms Track. This is going to be interesting. But we're also watching a Mercenary here. But this is because we have DFM here. We have Reez and Nedisu playing Mercenary with Healing Build, Symbiotic Effect, and Catharsis Effect. We've got a Dancer with Flywheel and Great Power. Makes sense for Dancer. We got ourselves a Novelist here with Flywheel and Max Great Power. Makes sense as well. Oh my gosh, look at how slow this poor Night Watch is. Impulsive on this map. Interesting. We are going to be seeing Archer as well. With Max Healing and quite a bit of defense mechanism as well. Let's see here. Going for the Archer? Archer against Ithaca? Ooh, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Gonna be the Novelist here instead? You're gonna be the Novelist instead, I agree. So you're chasing a DFM Survivor. Let's see how this goes. I think this is a hit, actually. Let's see. Oh, it is because Impulsive, bro. It is because Impulsive. I think he maybe could have got the Yo, bro, why are literal pro players better, or sorry, worse? I think he just got mind game super hard. Why is it that when I play Night Watch, bro, they never fall for my mind games, ever? No one falls for my mind games, ever. No one ever falls for them. And then top level Nedisu falls for a mind game. Oh, but like the Griffin little girl won't fall for it on NAEU. Like, what's going on here, bro? Maybe, you know what, maybe this is because like he's so smart that he did the dumb option thinking that it would work. That sometimes is a thing, you know? I actually got a cheeky win in rank the other day, or not win, but a draw with Frog Finn, where we knew we were up against a really good hunter. So what we did was we did the dumb option and it actually ended up working, and we got the draw. Unfortunately, Archer not getting the main arrow, but she does get this one here. Is it going to be enough? Let's see. We're going to have to use the book here, but the book will combo nicely with the corrosion here. Let's see. That will be a stun onto the Night Watch. Going a little more distance, but not that much. Let's see here. Oh, the flywheel. Oh, a double shot too. Wow, good double shot from this Archer. Is it going to be enough, though? I think they're trying to get the Novice to transition here. This is a confined space Night Watch, it looks like here. He's very close to the book. Can we see the book here? Book? into. See ya, Night Watch. Oh my gosh, but the stun reduction. Desperate fight in full effect right now. And he was gonna try to go for another cheeky pallet stun, but unfortunately not gonna be able to get it. Night Watch actually performing well against this DFL or DFM Hunter here. Previously known as FAV, of course. Gonna be cheering on the Dancer's Cypher here with a fast box. No slow box, which is nice because we won't slow down a little bit here from it. We'll drop a slow box right here. If he breaks it, we could go for a cheeky pallet stun. And even with max great power, wow, that is not very long. Just because the full stun reduction build here. Ooh, the movement, the patience. Beautiful. Beautiful patience from this Dancer, but also very scary. Did we see a farm onto the Nevis? No, we don't. We just see the body block. Oh my goodness, so intense, bro. I cannot believe Night Watch is performing this well on Arm Structure, but I also blame the fact that he freaking ran into the Hunter like a bot and then just didn't use his book like a bot. Kind of bot gameplay here from NetEase, I will say. So those Terror Shocks in the day, maybe not a, I don't know, bro. Maybe not so much of a fluke. That's me calling them bad. No, I'm just joking. That's basically me saying, oh, they suck. As if I could do any better than them. We're gonna see a beautiful slow box and twirl from the Dancer. Is it enough to get this pallet? I think it is, especially since he used impulsive, or sorry, used the charge attack there. So what we need here from this Dancer, oh, we're gonna try to go for a little bit of a red light, and they, why are you not looking through the window? Hello? Oh my gosh, why is it that when I do tricks like that, especially with Ripper, people don't even follow that with Ripper. I do tricks like that, and they don't fall for it, bro. They're just like, oh, I think I will just stay on the inside. This is just like basic not looking behind you, bro. I don't know. This is just interesting. We are going to warp on top of the Mercenary to force this rescue here. Riz, what do we got here? Oh, now there's the patience I expect from top level Asia server survivors. Whee! Oh, he's gonna, oi! Does he really think he can make that rescue with a single pad? No, it's just the fact that he finished the ciphers, now he can. And Night Watch is a little scared now. Night Watch is scared. He's like, oh, mythical, I need some wind. Electric wind. Okay, Archer will get back to the cipher. Mercenary will come on in here. This is very dangerous, I will say. This is very dangerous. Mercenary needs to delay this rescue as long as possible. He does have a pad to make this possible. Okay. That canceled the pad. He gets the rescue, but is it enough? He hits the Dancer. Can they pop? I don't know if they can. They just barely pop. Oh, impulsive is not enough. Borrowed time speed is too much. If you didn't have 20 MS, you were cooked. Flywheel. Oh my goodness. He's out of wind. Hug the pallet. The patience. Vault into the Night Watch because yes, sir. And watch, he still gets a draw. He still draws. Wow. Even though the Night Watch played phenomenally well and the survivors messed up so many times, it's still a draw for Night Watch. I'm telling you, bro, when Night Watch gets a win, the universe falls apart. I said it before. It's like when Richard gets a job from Gumball. When Night Watch gets a win, the universe just falls apart. Good stuff, though. Good stuff. Next up, we have... Wait, why? Breaking Wheel on this map? Inso Confined, Nostalgic Addiction, Inertia, Wanted Order, 2 stacks Rage for the Coordinator Gun. Cord with Broken and Borrowed. We got Max Snooze. We got Birdcage Effect, Companion Effect, and Brewing Effect. Lots of effects. I'm sure they're probably so confused. We got Escapeologist here too. Tide and Muscle Memory here with a little bit of Shelter. Interesting. Let's see how this kite goes here. I'm actually really curious to see how Escapeologist kites wheel. Oh. 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 Wow. Escapeologist, everybody. He did so much. He did so much. So when you get hit as Escapeologist, I'm curious. I actually haven't played him. Do you move in the direction that your camera is moving in? Let's move on to the next match, shall we? You guys remember Hullabaloo, right? Well, this is the S1 Hullabaloo on Asia server. They have like 80-something win rate, so that's pretty good. But of course, after the nerfs, I want to see how he does now that people have got adjusted to his nerfs. Because when I saw Hullabaloo on Asia server after his nerfs, when they first initially happened, oh boy, they were losing and losing and losing. He just couldn't win. but maybe they adapted to the nerfs. We'll have to see. We do have Inso, Trump, Inertia, Wanted, Panic, and Destructiveness 2 stacks here. We've got an Antique Dealer Childing with Flywheel and Borrowed Healing and Defense Mechanism here with a little bit of Muscle Memory. Actually, 3 stacks Muscle Memory. Mercenary with Healing, Shelter, Empathy. We've got Aeroplanus with Healing, Empathy, Companion Effect. Borrowed Time Tide as well. Meteorologist with most likely Flywheel or Tide. Let's see how this goes. I actually want to see this Antique Dealer cook. Looks like she's trying to line up something interesting there. Probably trying to get a Flute Jump here. Flute Jump here, Flute Jump, Flute Jump! There it is! We love our Flute Jump here. Now, ideally she gets 1 stun here, and the Hullabaloo uses Excitement. Let's see here. She's using the Speed Boost, Speed Boost, Speed Boost, Speed Boost, Speed Boost. No Pallet Stun. Ooh. Nice Vault. Let's see here, we got a 1 tap. There's the Excitement being used. Can we see the Flywheel on the last? Oh, not quite. Oh, I respect the attempt, Auntie. I respect the attempt. That is very, very close. All right, is that gonna be basement though? Let's see. Is that basement? Let's see, it is basement, okay. That is indeed basement. What does this do? What the? Ah. I didn't even know that was a thing. Interesting. I do really love how we have these now though. I love these little decoding symbols. I love that so much. Because like in previously on Spectate the Pros, you couldn't see that. It was only in tournaments. I love that you can see the decoding progress now, dude. I really, really like that. Let's see here. We're gonna, oh, what the heck? What a jump. Double color will not be enough to get or stuff this rescue. We do get a double down here though. There is the double down. This is looking pretty good. So far, this is actually looking half decent for this Hulla. In fact, I would say even overly half decent, because that's a double down that's going to significantly reduce Cypher Rush. And we can also throw the clone. Let me see here. I think he was trying to put white onto the Mercenary Cypher to slow it down ever so slightly. Let's see. He will try to... He's going to take her back into basement? Are we actually going back into basement? Oh my gosh, we are. Wow. I mean, that's one of the benefits of Hullabaloo. With his base movement speed, you can move so fast. Plus, when you have this skill, you move 8% faster when you're holding a survivor. So you can move so much faster and put people in basement, which you wouldn't really be able to do with a lot of other hunters sometimes, just because of how fast he is. Looks like the Mercenary will actually not be going for this rescue. I do agree, in a position like this, you don't want to rescue here. I think that is the better play. Let the Antiquarian farm off the chair, and then your decoding progress is only 30% behind, which isn't bad. It's not the best, but it's not bad. We're gonna go for a couple of clone hits here. We only get 1. Do we see a big jump over this building here? We will not. Yeah, I think he could have jumped over that building, but maybe he didn't want to commit too hard. Let's see here. Wow, just gonna walk on through that pallet? Sure, bro. We'll jump. And now the pressure continues. Jetpacks are being used. 1 more jetpack remains, and he's dead. Sorry, Charles, you are dead. Final Cypher is... Ooh, they are Cypher locked, actually. I think we're going to see a trump card here. I think we're going to see a trump card at TP. Because, okay, not really Cypher locked, but all the Cyphers are on that side of the map. So Hullabaloo should not be over here. He needs to get his butt over to this side of the map and just pressure the Cyphers over there. There's literally no reason for him to stay on this side of the map, if you ask me. Though, unless he's just going fully on camp. Maybe he's just going full on camp here, which it looks like he actually is. It looks like he's going to try to just completely stuff this Mercenary here. Mercenary playing very, very patiently. Has no elbow pads to use, though, because of red, but got a glimpse of hope outside of that red, and it can now get the rescue here. Forces the rotation. We do have double color. Oh, my scary. And... I'm surprised we're not seeing a TP onto the last Cypher. I really, really don't know why we're not seeing a teleport here. I can only assume they just really want to finish off the Aeroplanist here, but again, I do still feel like TP might be fine. Okay, down goes the arrow and the Mercenary both. Let's see here. We'll pick up the arrow, and then we'll chair the arrow, and then do we TP? No, we're gonna chair the Mercenary first. Okay, it looks like he had just barely enough time. Just barely enough time to get both of them there. I personally still would have gone for the Cypher pressure, but it looks like the Hullabaloo just put all his faith in the chase in the camp. And that, again, is probably the difference maker between what makes a good hunter versus a great hunter. Because in this situation, oh my gosh, she knew exactly where she was. Oh my gosh, that is scary. But yeah, it makes the difference between good and great hunters because that Hullabaloo knew exactly how long that Cypher would take, knew exactly what the Cypher progress was, cancels the meteors, cancels poor Freeren's spell. Oh my goodness. Looks like the Field of Flowers spell was useless after all. Oh my goodness. A spell like that is so useless. How dumb, how silly. Maybe not though, hold on. She's going bird, she's going caca. Mistress Freeren, get the rescue. And goodbye, Mistress Freeren. It is cooked for you, unfortunately. But we will see the down. This is a very awkward position. He needs to kind of wait for rotation here. This is very awkward for the Hullabaloo. He can't really hit the Mercenary here. I lied. He's just good at the game. All right, let's watch the S1 Lucky Guy here again. And this time we have the Will Brothers out here again. Hopefully we won't shoot a wall this time. Not a lot of builds to see here, unfortunately. Inso on this wheel, though. We do know that Inso is a thing. We're going to be chasing this Lucky Guy here. He's going to go for the football. Looks like football is going to be the best item here. You heard it here first. Football is best item to get against Breaking Wheel. According to this S1 Lucky, we're going to just dash right here. Drop of the pallet. Oh my gosh, how the heck did I not hit that? What? He was in it. Huh? How interesting. Very, very tight and precise movements here. Very, very tight. Ooh, 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 scary. We're gonna, we hit a wall. And that should be a free trap. Because, yeah, I don't... You know, Lucky Guy, the more I think about it, I don't know about that football pick. Because when you freeze, that's just a free down with a trap? I don't know, bro. Looks like Wheel predicts the vault, but doesn't get it. Probably gonna go for a quick Extendo Spike-Go here. Let's see. Here's the Extendo Spike-Go. Now, can he fly with a snap? No. Does he have Flywheel? I actually don't know if he used it already. I was not paying attention. Okay, well, that's a pretty decent kite. I mean, once again, it is necessary to chase the Lucky Guy here, but you got a mech out here, too, who has been decoding both ciphers with both her bot, Tsunami, decoding like crazy, bro. Now I got Atsushi coming in here for this rescue. Hasn't really been seen. No, he has been seen. No elbow pad has been canceled. Let's see here. Bloop, boop, boo. He will get a quick hit on the Mercenary. He just wants to get that damage off there, as I would as well. Psyche can also whistle to the Mercenary, which could help out Atsushi quite a bit here. Not rocking the Freeren. No Fern skin, unfortunately. Lucky Guy will probably go down here to full presence, unless he has the Flywheel. Let's see if he has Flywheel here. Flywheel? Beautiful Flywheel. Can we force the blink, though? He does force the blink. Okay, very good. Flywheel to force the blink, that is exactly what you want to do. Or, you know, in better situations, you can flywheel the blink, but that's also a lot harder to do, especially when you're up against a wheel who has snap. So even then, that was very, very well played from the Lucky Guy here so far. Will we go for the rescue? That's the big question. Ada is very, very scary to play into Breaking Wheel because he actually kind of counters her. If you get 2 spikes onto an Ada, there's not really much she can do. It looks like I'm just going to quickly take some time to spike every single character here. Hello? I don't think Mech even makes this rescue. No, she won't. She doesn't make this rescue unless she has Flywheel. She does have Flywheel. I'm stupid. Never. Oh! Oh! Well, okay then. Wow. I think that's a game-winning play, is it not? I think it is. Because now Ada's dead. Oh my! And we draw Peeper? And we're gonna pick her up. Oh, whoa. Bro, this wheel. Oh my gosh, she's cooking. He's actually cooking. That stuff was crazy. Drop a Peeper in between the Cypher and the chair. Very well played. We're gonna... Hello? Huh? Okay, I don't really know what's going on here. I think he was scared of the mech bot coming in. I'm not really sure what else that was supposed to be. No hit there. We get the rescue on the site because mech bot. They always find a way to forget about the mech bot, bro. They always find a way. All right, Psyche, you need to stay upstairs here, guaranteed. That way you can fall once full presence is a thing. Don't fall yet. Oh, well, now you're cooked. You fell and now you just get full pres and die. Then again, maybe she's trying to get away from the Cypher. She's cooked here. Ooh, unless... Can you win this mind game here? Snippity snap, he'll go back. Going back for the Cypher. The bot's on the Cypher. Ooh. I gotta get out of wheel form so I can kill the bot. For I am breaking wheel. See ya. We'll start up a new Cypher with our mechanic, but yeah, mechanic is very, very slow decoding. He can't leave this Cypher for too long though, because if he does, he's cooked. Full press here. Beautiful flower from the mechanic. Yeah, these flowers are really, really hurting him. Again, this is another reason my flywheel at top level is just so important. Why is she vaulting so slow? Oh my. The peeper plus mech vaulting, that's why. Oh, that is scary. All right, we're gonna slug down the mech, and we're gonna try to kill this mercenary. The question is, can Psyche finish this Cypher in time? Their Cypher is very good because these Cyphers are on opposite sides of the map, but they also, this requires the mercenary to survive. Very low. Okay, he got hit. He's gonna get snapped. He does have 2 elbow pads to maybe do something here, but he needs to create as much. Oh no, see ya, bro, you're cooked. You got your elbow pad canceled. That sucks, that sucks, that sucks. I don't know, maybe it's just people not new or not like ready for the wheel buffs, how he can like enter in and out faster. I don't know, dude. This is Mercenary's first chair. We're gonna go for the Ada now. Mech will pick herself up. Will he try to stuff the mech? No, he'll go for the mech here. Mech's cooked. Mech is super cooked here. Watch the trap. Boop. Now, the question is, can a mechanic with no flywheel against a breaking wheel get this rescue in time? Let's see. I think she does make the rescue. Ooh, let's see. He can't make the, yeah, he can't do the thingy. Oh, wow, instant farm. Oh, see ya. See ya, see ya. It's Inso Trump, it looks like. Yeah, Inso Trump. Dang. Well played from the wheel. I can't lie. This is just a really well played game from the wheel. Very close game. Very close game. Feels like almost all these games, bro, are just so down to the wire for the Hunters. They gotta work so hard, bro. Not to say the servers don't either, but even then, that's crazy. Oh, no, hold up. Maybe it's not over yet. Ada. He has full presence. Ada, you don't have flywheel, Ada. He's scared that Ada has flywheel, but yeah, she's super cooked here. Oh yeah, see ya, GG's. I mean, it's a loss anyway, you might as well go for it, I understand. Okay, let's watch the final match. We're watching the S1 Bonathan. I think they had like 70 something stars in peak tier. Peeper Bonathan too. Peeper Bonathan for Arms Factory, quite interesting. We've got a Puppeteer with Knee Jerk, Acrobat with Tide here, Joker Persona 5, you love to see it, Weber's Law, Healing, and Self-Heal, of course. Mercenary here, Healing, and Sensory Adaptation. Okay, this guy really does not want to get mind gamed, huh? And then Fire Investigator here, Mr. Finn with Doctor, I see. All right, let's see what this Bonathan's doing. Now, I normally, you guys know I'm not crazy about watching Bonathan. I don't really like watching Bonathan gameplay. However, after his buff, he's been an intriguing thing to study, I will say. We're gonna use the Lewis here to start eating some of these chips. He wants to get a cheeky vault. Oh, misses the Terror Shock, unfortunately. Good reaction, but missing the hit there. Unfortunate for the Bonathan. Puppeteer getting away with it, though. That's very good for him, especially against a chip hunter like Bonathan. No Inso. Does chip him down once. That's really good. You just walked into... Hello? I'm watching from their perspective because I am so confused. Are they just not looking behind them? What's going on here? Let's see here. Oh, scary. Drop of the pallet. This is already a good kite. This is a good kite. He knows he's cooked. He's gonna die off in a corner here. Tried to run back toward the Bonathan to force the basic, but he ran a little bit too far forward. So that's a good kite. That's a near 3 Cypher kite. Not quite, but very close. The big question is, Acro coming in for rescue? It looks like, yeah, Acro will come in for rescue here. If he can hit him with a firebomb, there's a good chance that it's a successful rescue. Mercenary, will he be coming in as well? No instant bomb, or no time bomb there. It looks like it is gonna be 5-second bomb here. That's 1 chip. Careful, Joker Persona 5. Oh, that was so scary, bro. That was so scary. That was so scary. That was so scary. And he immediately started, look at that, wasting no time. He's like, yeah, okay, I'm nonchalant Joker Persona 5, bro. Immediately works on the Cypher. No thoughts, just instantly, just, I'm eating this Cypher now. Which is good, because that thing's already at 10-15%, which if it was me, that would not be the case. Bonbon range sucks. Cannot kite out tied, well, kite's out tied, but can't get a Lewis in terms of this, but we do see the down. Is basement here? That's the big question. Okay, a basement is here. Okay, this is most likely gonna have to be, actually, wait, with Mercenary? Wait, he's gonna try, oh, he's gonna try on the Cypher. Ah, I agree. That's better. Especially in this situation, since it's a Mercenary and, you know, Mercenary can just guarantee rescue. Not guarantee, but, you know, very safe rescuer. We'll pressure the Cypher, especially since it's Acrobat too. That's smart. Now 69% is enough. Oh, it's a time bomb. That's scary. It's very scary. Acrobat's touching it. This Acrobat's greeting for that Cypher. There it goes. Okay. He'll time bomb this. He might go for Cypher. He's still not using time bomb, huh? Bye, Acrobat. I think the Acrobat just said, like, hey, it doesn't matter. If as long as I push the Cypher, that's all that matters. And that will be a pop here. Boom, there's the pop. Beautiful. And this gives Lewis a little more time to kite here. The Bonathan does have the tension. If he actually kites well enough and wraps him around, obviously Bonathan should probably manipulate the chase into him just exploding and dying. See ya. But if he was able to get something crazy, maybe he could have vaulted that window, got the speed boost, got to the exit gate if Bonathan didn't have a trump card. But that will be a 3 escape, actually. Yeah, the 2 rescues were just too good. He didn't stuff a rescue, so I think that's the biggest thing. Still, well played from both sides. Anyways, gamers, I think that's going to be all for today. Honestly, I need to watch more Asia server Spectate the Pros because I just forget how gosh darn good those players are, dude. I truly wish I was even, like, had 10% of their power, because I'd be able to cook so hard if I did. Or 10% of their ping, maybe, too. I love their ping as well. But yeah, that's it for today. I'll see you guys later. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.